Tesla Megapack in Alberta's WindCharger projects. The Tesla Megapack is large-scale rechargeable lithium-ion battery stationary energy storage product, intended for use at battery storage power stations, manufactured by Tesla Energy, the clean energy subsidiary of Tesla Incorporated. Launched in 2019, each Megapack can store up to 3.9 megawatt-hours, MWh, of electricity. Each Megapack is a container that is sized slightly under the size of the ISO intermodal container. Designed to be deployed by utility companies, Megapacks can be used to store energy generated by intermittent renewable power sources, such as solar and wind. The energy stored can be used by the grid as required, for example during periods of peak electricity demand. Tesla Energy also offers smaller battery energy storage devices, the Powerwall, intended for home use, and the PowerPack, intended for use by businesses or on smaller power utility projects. Model Megapack, Original. Technology lithium-ion. Capacity 2.6 megawatt-hours. Apparent power 1.0 MVA. Inverter bidirectional, 1.5 megawatts capacity. Dimensions, LXW, 23 feet 5 inches x 5 feet 3 inches, 7.14 m x 1.60 m. Weight 51,000 pounds, 23,000 kilograms, or 23.1 tons. 10 megawatts/20 megawatt-hours of Tesla Megapacks used for Alberta's first-ever large-scale battery energy storage system have gone into action as TransAlta Renewables announced the project has reached commercial operation. Called WindCharger, the project's batteries charge up in about 2 hours from TransAlta's 66 megawatt Summerview 2 wind farm in the Canadian province. EnergyStorage.news last reported on the project in August as it looked set to go into operation that month. TransAlta yesterday said that it has successfully done so. "We want to thank Tesla for working with us on this exciting project," TransAlta Renewables President John Cassiniores said. "The completion of the WindCharger project is an important milestone as we progress towards our goal of providing clean, reliable, and low-cost energy solutions to our customers," Cassiniores said, adding that the technology shows strong commercial potential. Wind, solar and hydroelectric company TransAlta Renewables purchased the project from power generation and distribution player TransAlta Corporation, its majority shareholder. TransAlta will pay a fixed monthly charge for the right of operation and dispatch of the battery in the Alberta market. A big majority of activity in Canada's energy storage market has been focused within the province of Ontario, although Alberta's Utilities Commission recently also approved a solar plus storage project including 13.5 megawatts of solar PV and 8 megawatts/8 megawatt-hours of battery storage. The Commission deemed the project to be in the public interest to get up and running. A 10 billion Canadian dollars, $7.53 billion infrastructure investment plan unveiled by Canada's national government a few weeks ago was warmly welcomed by trade association Energy Storage Canada for its explicit mention of support for renewable energy and energy storage projects. Wind power still only supplies around 5% of Alberta's energy needs, according to Emissions Reduction Alberta. Image, TransAlta via Twitter. The first grid-scale battery energy storage project in the Canadian province of Alberta is on track to go into operation this month, while TransAlta, the company behind the project, has expedited plans to retire a coal plant citing future market conditions. TransAlta Corporation, which generates and is engaged in wholesale marketing of electricity, is building the WindCharger 10 megawatts/20 megawatt-hours lithium-ion battery storage project in the municipal district of Pincher Creek, through its subsidiary Western Sustainable Power Corporation. As the name implies, the project is being built at the site of a wind farm, also operated by TransAlta. The company said it had been investigating the viability of battery storage at its various wind farm locations before selecting the Summerview wind farm in Alberta. Approval was granted for WindCharger to be built at the wind farm substation in November 2019 by the Alberta Utilities Commission and construction began at the end of March this year. While it had originally been expected to be completed in June or July, TransAlta announced in its second quarter 2020 results reporting on July 31 that the project is to be completed during August. TransAlta targeting 100% clean electricity by 2025. TransAlta Chief Operating Officer John Cassiniores told local newspaper The Calgary Herald that the project, which uses Tesla's battery storage technology, is an opportunity for us to match storage and our renewable wind power generation. Cassiniores told the Herald that the batteries will charge up from the wind farm when the wind is blowing or prices are really low. The company is targeting 100% clean electricity by 2025 and just before the end of July announced that it is retiring its mothballed 368 megawatt Sundance 3 coal power plant with immediate effect. In its financial results, TransAlta said that it had roughly equaled its performance for the first half of this year with last year's results, driven in part by good performance of wind and solar production from its utility-scale projects, although was also somewhat reliant on favorable gross margins in the U.S. coal segment. Most of the interest in Canada's energy storage sector has been focused on Ontario to date, which has favorable policies that enable large industrial electricity users to use batteries to lower peak demand and pay far less for their power. A recent report commissioned by national trade group Energy Storage Canada found that between 1.5 billion Canadian dollars, 1.12 billion US dollars, and 4 billion Canadian dollars in electricity system cost savings could be achieved by Ontario's Independent Electricity System Operator, IESO, by installing 1,000 megawatts of energy storage by 2030. As for Alberta, a partnership between General Electric, GE, and local company Inmax is currently building a grid-scale, hybrid electric gas turbine system using battery storage, and the Alberta Utilities Commission earlier this year gave approval to a solar plus storage project combining 13.5 megawatts of PV with 8 megawatts/8 megawatt-hours of battery storage. The WindCharger project is being considered a demonstration of how batteries can support broader adoption of renewable energy by enhancing reliability, according to Emissions Reduction Alberta, a non-profit investment group which has funded just over 11 million Canadian dollars of the project's total $22,700,000 Canadian dollars cost.